An interior angle of an n-sided polygon is 12n plus 6 degrees. Find n. In this problem, we all know that the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is n minus 2 times 180 degrees. And here you're given a measure of an interior angle which is 12n plus 6 degrees. So to use that, we could divide n minus 2 times 180 degrees, which is the total sum of the interior angles of a polygon, into n. N is the number of sides. So we're going to equate this into 12n plus 6. That is the measure of an interior angle of an n-sided polygon. So we cross multiply. So you have n times 12n plus 6 equals to n minus 2 multiplied to 180 degrees. So n times 12n is 12n squared. N times 6 is 6n is equal to n times 180 degrees is 180n. Negative 2 times 180 is negative 360. And then simplify 12n squared plus 6n. Transpose 180n, that is minus 180n. Transpose negative 360, that becomes plus 360 equals 0. And then simplify 12n squared. 6n minus 180n is negative 174n. And then plus 360. So we're resolved to quadratic trinomial. But notice, in each term there is a common monomial factor, which is 6. So we need to divide each term by 6. 12n squared minus 174n plus 360 equals 0. Divide by 6. This results to 2n squared minus 29n plus 60 equals 0. Now we could factor out the trinomial. The factor for this is 2 binomial factors. So 2n squared, factor that, is 2n times n. And then for 60, see to it that we could get the middle term, which is negative 29n. So you have, for 60, very obvious, it's negative 5 and negative 12. And then solve for n. So you have 2n minus 5 equals 0. Another one, n minus 12 equals 0. So for here, 2n, that is equal to 5. Then divide 2. So meaning n is 5 halves. But remember, our n is the number of sides. N cannot be a fraction. It must be a whole number. So we cannot accept n, which is equal to 5 over 2. So on the other hand, you have your n minus 12 equals 0. So therefore, n is 12. So therefore, the value of n here is 12.